Okay, so where we are here, this is a new chicken house, I guess. I think Bishop Chisha will tell us how much it can contain, but this is a to me it looks massive in terms of how many chickens this one can carry. It looks like the builders did a good job, I can see. So the chickens should be happy to stay in such a well-ventilated place. I'm admiring this. I think I'm being tempted to create one at my farm. So, Sister Melody, this is encouraging. I'm looking at the progress here. The last time I came here, they had not even put the roof, so I can see it's complete. And then, so I have my guests. That is Bishop Chisha. I think he's going to give us what he thinks, how many chickens can be here. Bishop Chisha, welcome to Sister Melody's farm.
Thank you.
So we are just starting the journey, the chicken journey. So tell us, what is your first impression coming here?
There's a lot of serious work here. Yeah, because I've seen the chicken runs from there, the big ones, and I can see a lot of commitment. There's a serious investment. Then also there are the gentlemen here who are working. It's a serious team. Yeah. The structures are made up to standard. Yeah, because the way it's done, we need to have air coming from this side, crossing over through the pottery so that there's good ventilation. And that has been followed. Yeah.
Anything that you see which you can commend? I think Sister Melody would really love to hear.
I'm impressed with the grass which is being put just down here where the chickens will be, which is being used as the place of sawdust and also husks for rice. But using grass is very innovative, using just local material and what is around. Because you can imagine you have to do trips of sawdust from town, which is also quite very far. But there's a lot of grass around here in the surrounding. And then I've seen also where the chickens are put. The grass is doing quite a good job.
Okay. Yeah, so looking at the size of this structure, I think this is one section. You've seen there is a middle section which they are saying is an office. Then there's the other section which I think is as big as this one. I'm trying to make estimate. This could be more than close to 30 meters, I think, or so, or probably more. So what do you think when you analyze such a structure in terms of the chicken population?
I think, of course, the calculation has to be done so that we see how many, but just to look at it from the size, this one can take maybe 1,000, maybe 600, 700, but mostly like 1,000.
Okay.
But can be confirmed with the calculations.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Thank you. From here, we'll move to the actual chickens so that you give a detailed analysis of how the chickens are doing and also guide the team, because I think one of the missions that we have here is to give some kind of training, short training to the team so that they know how to handle or manage the chickens. Are you excited to be part of this? Because you can see now many people are looking to you as a visionary who started this dream. So what does that say to you?
Yeah, this is very interesting because when the broilers came, I got 120 eggs from Uganda. That was 2012, I think 2013. And that project had just been started in Uganda. It was strictly controlled. They were not allowing commercial farmers to get those chickens that time because they had just started and they wanted to expand that project in their own country. Yeah, so when we came with those eggs, we made a breeding stock of 45 females, and that 45 females multiplied. I didn't go full time into expansion, but I saw the 23,000 day-old chicks in 3 years from that time. Yeah, the bunches went to Nakonde, then 23,000 came into Lusaka. The eggs, we couldn't count. The records we have are for day-old chicks. So the eggs, a lot of them came into Lusaka. And that brought an introduction. People were able to see, so there's also this type of a chicken. And slowly people wanted to go in. And we had other people who now had to get F1 breeding stock, because that breed had now outlasted over many years. So we had Mrs. Gondwe in Kasama, who did very well with the poultries. And she also sold quite a lot of chickens from the bunches that she bought from us. Other people also got in. We also have Mr. Musonda ZNS, who has now got F1 generation chickens, which they ordered with Mrs. Gondwe, I think with Mr. Chilekwa, ZNS. Yeah, so the stock has multiplied, and so they are now getting direct from those hatcheries who started that breed, and that has made the chicken to actually go everywhere now countrywide, and a good quality breeding stock now.
Okay, thank you very much, Pastor Chisha. I think we shall talk more, but we thank God that you were the first generation and many people have learned from you. Now, with God's grace, as I shared to you, team, that is the team on the Global Enterprise Forum, Bishop Chisha is the one who does manufacturing of incubators. If you need any kind of incubators, he's actually the guru around. He's a very interesting person. He can do weird things. So at one time I told him, I think you went to a wrong place going to be a pastor. That was not your calling. You must be a technical engineer. So we thank God he has not left that calling of being an engineer. And so those that are looking for good quality incubators, Pastor Chisha has actually established a branch within Lusaka. And with my consultancy and commitment to supporting those that I feel I've trained or raised, you are free to contact me, and then I can link you to Pastor Chisha. His group, actually his business is on the Global Enterprise Forum. So feel free to contact him anytime. Thank you very much.
Thank you.